thought I'd make a quick video of another project I got going. Pretty much I only get something for this project when it's convenient. I see a cool deal or something and I got the extra money. But I just got this frame today off of Craigslist. It's a 300ex frame. And I traded some rear tires. They was next to new on next to new rims. I probably got the worst end of the deal, but I really didn't have much use for the tires. They's kind of huge, so worked out. I got something I was looking for, and he needed tires, and worked out. The only thing about this thing, he welded this. Kind of windy out here. Sorry about the wind. Welded this metal plate on the back of it for a tail light. That's what he said he put it on there for. It doesn't appear to be bent, and as far as I can tell, all the threads are good. Nothing twisted off in it that I've seen. Of course, you got like 50 little threaded holes on the thing, so. The main ones is usually the bumper. When the bumper goes on, there'll be I've seen broke off ones in them. Looks pretty good. The only thing, this right here is kind of bent up right here. Bent up. I can just probably straighten it out with a rubber mallet. Now, other things I got for this project, well, I already kind of mentioned it in a video before, was, but I'll go ahead and mention it, talk about it again, because in case you're new to my videos, or the first one you've seen. I got this 300ex engine. I was at the scrapyard one day, and a guy had it on a trailer, and I seen what it was. I'm like, there's no way he's scrapping that. And so I went up and convinced him that he's only going to get like $6 or $8 worth of weight out of it. And well, I got the whole thing. It was all together. And I brought it home and put jumper cables on it, and it turned over. And I think I got it for $20, what it was. The only thing wrong with it is this shaft was stripped, and he had welded on another sprocket. And from what I seen when it was welded on, the sprocket was crooked, so you probably couldn't keep a chain on it. The reason why it's kind of sitting incomplete right now is I still got to take the other side apart and got a new DID timing chain to put in it. It had some tension left on it, but I figured it's tore apart, might as well put a new chain in it. But this case side was pretty busted up, and I bought this one on eBay, and it's got cracks in it. I didn't see them until it was bolted on here, and just the little bit of oil that was in it, I started tilting, it sat here and there's rags here to catch it, but it started leaking all over the place. So it was leaking out of here. I think there's a crack somewhere in there. So I gotta get another one of them covers, which this cover is pricey no matter if it's used or new, because it always gets broke by the chain. But like I said, this project here is pretty much like when I run into something on Craigslist or whatever and it's convenient, I get it. I got this swing arm. I got it on eBay, $75, and it had new bearings put in the front, and I painted it. I don't know, I didn't look at it. It was pretty good shape. It really didn't have any rust on it or anything. I plan on painting the frame that same color. And then this was a good deal here. These arms, I got them for I think $150 to my door on eBay. And I mean, these things are such good shape. Well, besides one thing, this boot down here's tore. Maybe the guy started taking it apart or something, and discovered he's gonna possibly destroy it, and decided to sell the whole thing in one bit. But this boot is tore, so I'm probably end up replacing this arm. But in a tore down sense, completely tore apart, these arms usually go for like 40 to 50 a piece, and you can just tell by the paint on them that there's barely any hours on them. But one of the things I noticed was they put Honda puts paint on nuts for some reason. Right here, see the yellow paint? For some reason they like dab them with this yellow paint for some reason, and usually if that's still on there, that means this thing's barely ridden. You can see the spindles, but all this stuff broke down. I would have had $300 and some probably buying all this stuff separate. So that was a heck of a deal. And then the arm, I think it was $75, came with this stock carrier, in which I cleaned up really well and painted it and put new bearings in it. But kind of just collecting this stuff until I get enough to put it together. But I'll have out of my collection of mixed up hybrid bikes, I'll have a bike that's all 300ex. So, alright, well, thanks for watching.